Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the newest episode of Music Theory Mondays. Thank you for joining me as always. On to the lesson. Today we're going to be discussing something called transposition. Big word. All right, transposition is the act of taking a piece of music, whether it's a chord progression, a full song, any section of music at all that's just self-contained, and looking at what key it's in, and then changing the key, changing it from, say, for example, the key of C to the key of G, or from the key of C to the key of D, like whatever key you want to change it to. What we're going to do is break that down, okay? So in order to transpose, you have to know the scale that you're in, the key, and you have to understand a little bit about intervals. That helps. Let's take Mary Had a Little Lamb. All right, Mary Had a Little Lamb in the original key of C. All right. All right, very simple melody. We have a 1-chord C to the 5-chord G. And we have that very simple melody in the right hand. So what we're going to do, just to make this interesting, we want to transpose it, okay? Now, there's many reasons you could transpose. We won't get into that now. But this is just a basic intro to the act and the function of transposition. So we're going to transpose this to the key of G. Now, the key of G is only one scale degree different from the key of C. The key of C has no sharps or flats. The key of G has 1 sharp. So we're moving to a closely related key because they share the most common tones. What you have to do to transpose is look at the notes used in both hands. We'll work with the melody first. Look at those notes and how they fit into the key of C. The E is the 3rd. The D is the 2nd, the C is the 1st, and then we're back to the D for the 2nd. So what you're going to do is take those intervals, those scale degrees, and just move it up to the key of G. Now let's play the key of G first. Here's the G major scale. And all you're going to do is start from the 3rd note of the scale, which is B. So what you did in the key of C, you now move your starting note to G, and then you play within the confines of the G major scale, whatever those notes happen to be, and you do the same scale degrees that you did in C, but you're now doing them in G, and it works. Ready? Here's the key of C again. Transpose it up to G. Sounds the same, just higher in pitch, all right? Now the left hand in C is a 1 to 5, which is a C to a G. Now that we're in the key of G, a 1 to 5 is a G as the 1 and a D as the 5. All right? So we're bringing both hands up to the new key, keeping the scale degrees that we did in the key of C, and now applying them to the key of G. And that is transposition. That is transposing the song of Mary Had a Little Lamb from the original key of C up to the key of G. All right? I hope that made sense. It's a very simple concept. It can be made more difficult when the song is more difficult, more advanced, more key changes, more chord progression type variances and everything like that. But this is just the basic concept of transposing a song from one key to the next, showing you that it's a simple thing to do, and all you're doing is moving from one scale to the next, but it's still the same song. All right? Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.